Hello everyone, it's Debbie, Craft Chalk Pretty Things, welcome. Tonight we're going to do a couple things. I've got a couple projects that I did with ink that I need to heat set. So we did these pillows last night and I actually added the cactus on today onto the back of the Hug Me pillow. We need to heat set those to make that ink permanent. I did this bag a week or two ago. I haven't heat pressed it yet. So tonight we're going to heat press those. And we're also going to do another project for my mom, my sweet mom. So let me get my comments pulled up and we will get going, rocking and rolling. My apron's kind of bright tonight, isn't it? I liked it because it looks like lemons and summer. I don't know if it goes with this top though. It's very bright. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to be using my Cricut Easy Press tonight to heat with. You could use an iron. At an iron you would have to heat it for about 4 minutes on each side, moving it around constantly. With the Cricut set at 350, you only have to do it for 30 seconds on each side. So you're going to cover your design with a piece of parchment paper. I've got my Cricut Easy Press. Can you guys see the Easy Press? It is on a heat mat because it does get very hot. And it's got a silicone protector. And I'm going to put it on this heat mat. So 30 seconds, I've got it covered. I'm going to lay it on there, start the 30-second countdown, and just leave it for the full 30 seconds. The size of this heat press actually covers the whole design. If it didn't, you'd probably have to relocate it a little bit. But it's very quick with the Easy Press. So, hi Crystal, I haven't heard from you for a long time. How are you doing? So good to hear from you. There's 30 seconds. Take off your parchment paper, and this has dried for a couple of weeks, I think, so we know it's definitely dry. You don't want to heat press these right away because it would be sticky and it might come up a little bit, or it might go onto your, well, you have your parchment paper, but maybe your parchment paper a little bit. So I turn this inside out. I'm going to do the other side for 30 seconds. I miss you, Crystal. I hope everyone's doing well. 18 seconds counting down. So once this is heat set, it's permanent. It can go in the washer, the dryer, everything. It's good to go. It won't come off. It won't fade. It's permanent. Okay, here's our cute little tote bag we did a while ago. Sun, sky, sea, and sand. So that is now permanent and ready to go. Last night we did this little pillow that says hello. Now this one I may have to move around, redo, so yeah, it's not quite big enough. And this is pretty bumpy, so I'm just going to kind of hold it. Not that it really needs it, but I don't want it to fall off and onto me because it is hot, hot, hot. Crystal, did you have a good day today? Was work good to you? How about your family? Were they nice to you today? Sometimes it's our family that gives us trouble. I know they would be good to you. You've got a good family. Very nice. Counting down 15 seconds. Okay, we'll take that parchment off. Here's our hello. Did you guys see the steam coming out? Here's our hello pillow. It's done and ready. Let's do, now the Hug Me I just inked today. I inked it, no, the cactus. I inked it without you guys, but it is dry. It has had time to dry, and I think it should cover the full thing in one pass. Although it's kind of rocky, it's not flat. It's Wednesday, hump day. I'm feeling the hump day. I'm glad it's on the way down. I feel a little, not overworked, but a little tired. Ready for a change, I guess. 2 more days till the weekend. Woo, that one really steamed. Okay, we'll do the other side. And I am using the same piece of parchment paper for this, but if it were to have any ink gravitating up or applying onto sticking to the parchment paper, you would want to get a new piece because you don't want that ink transferring onto something, whoops, that you don't want it to transfer onto. Okay, I didn't set my timer till late, so I'm going to probably pull it up a little early. Focus on a different area. Okay, whoa. And that is Hotsy Totsy. So here's the Hug Me pillow. Woo, steamin'. And the cactus on the other side. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I am done with my heat press. I'm going to go ahead and put my mat underneath it because it does get kind of warm and I don't want to melt everything. Push that aside. We're done with my parchment paper. Okay, for tonight's project, I have this board. It's a chalkboard surface. It's not a Chalk Couture surface. I got it at Target in the dollar spot, and it was $5. And I have this cool transfer. It's called the Smart Loving Kind transfer. I can't see without my glasses. But it says, Mother Smart, kind, loving, beautiful, hugs and kisses, giving and caring, thoughtful, strength, gentle, inspiring, selfless, understanding, friend, teacher, nurturing, listener, because I said so. Pretty cool, huh? And my mom fits all those. She's probably one of the strongest people I know. Takes care of us from afar. Okay, because this is not a Chalk Couture surface, I am going to apply some wax to it. And lately I've been wanting to heat up my wax a little bit to kind of liquefy it a little bit, just so it spreads easier. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You don't need much of this chalk surface wax, just a little bit. And what this does is it protects your surface and the transfer from damage. So it lets it release a little bit. If this were painted, it might pull up the painted parts. It's not, but one of the benefits that I like is that if you get your design on there, and you have a little bit of trouble, like maybe paste that runs over or it goes in the wrong spot, then it makes it easier for you to remove the mistake a little bit. So I'm not applying a lot, but I do want it pretty even. Okay, I think that does it. Put my surface wax away. The next step is to fuzz the transfer. And by fuzzing, all that means is that we want to make it a little less sticky. We're going to do whatever we can. So I have this fuzzing cloth, but you can use whatever you want to make it less sticky. You can apply it to your shirt, your pants, a towel, anything that works. This one's bigger than I'd want to, I mean, I could stick it to my apron, but it's a little bigger, so I will use the fuzzing cloth. These transfers are sticky, so they do stick to themselves, which can be detrimental because it's a struggle to de-stick them. If they get stuck and you can't really pull them apart safely, you can run them under water in the sink and they should release. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my, see how this is silk screen? Wherever you can see through it is where the paste is going to go through and apply to the surface. The rest it won't. I'm going to put this on here. Actually, it looks pretty straight where it landed. So I put it on here and I put it down a little bit because I'm going to add some type of embellishment up at the top, probably a bow. So I didn't want it up near the top. I'm going to go ahead and smooth this down and make sure that all the silk screen, the areas around the silk screen are down and they are not up. If they are not down securely, they will bleed. And I have my colors out. I thought, looking for my white. Maybe I didn't get it down. I've got out Couture Teal and Raspberry Sorbet. And I swear that I had a white out. Actually, I think my now I have a couple whites, but they haven't been opened. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it. Yeah, I got so much stuff on this table I can't find anything. Okay, so I did find my white. This is called Bright White. So what I thought I would do, and let me know your thoughts, I thought I would do Mother in White because I know it'll stand out against the black background. And I could actually do each word a different color, alternating between the teal, the white, and the pink. Or I could do like a hot mess, like a blended of the pink, of the teal and the white and the pink in here. Which way do you think I should go? Should I do it with each word being a different color? Or should I blend the colors and kind of make them like a gradient? Do you have any preference for that? If I do the separate colors, it may take a little longer, but that's not a big deal. If I do it kind of blended, it's pretty. I really like it that way. I don't know how hard it would be to read. Any preference on that? I think I'll do each color a different color, each word a different color. So let's go ahead and get started with the Mother in white. And I'm just getting a little bit of the paste and smoothing it over the word, making sure to cover all the silkscreen areas. And then I'm going to take my squeegee and scrape it off. Just the extra, put it back into my jar. I get another squeegee. This one's a little smaller. This is a mini squeegee. And I'm going to do the pink next. I'm going to do the word smart. I'm doing it a little carefully because I don't want it to really blend. I mean, if it blends, I really like the blended look. But I'm really going to try to make each word a different color. And this paste does dry pretty quick. So I'm going to peel this up in just a second. I'm going to get another squeegee. And do Loving and those are too big. And the Couture Teal, which blends right in with the transfer. Now, if this dries in the screen, it won't stay on the surface. So I'm going to peel this up intermittently now and then as I go, checking to make sure I've got coverage. And it looks good. I have the Mother, Smart, and Loving so far. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put this down, let it fall, but I'm not going to press it down where it's wet. Next, I'm going to do the Beautiful in White. I may have gone over into the H a little bit, but, and up above too, it looks like, yep, I did. But that's okay. Pink is next. I like how some of these words are bigger than others. There's different sizes so that they stand out. I'm going to peel this up just a little bit. Looks good. Now I do notice that on my Beautiful, where's my white squeegee? Right here. My T needs a little bit of correction, so I'm just going to lay it down and go back over probably the whole word again. It's kind of a thin font. And by going over it again, I'm hoping to make it stand out a little more. So let's check it. It looks better. Yep. Okay, so white, pink, green, white, pink, green. Or Couture Teal, I should say. Teal. white. Pink. Actually, I might go green because there's pink right above it. Let's alternate that a little bit. Okay, now we're going to go pink. I keep wanting to dip my squeegees in the wrong color. It's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. Kisses. And then green. Oh, now we've got green again. I think I want that to be pink. Okay, I'm going to pull it up.